Hello, I'm Rashan Isaacs and you're watching The Modest Chapter. Joining me today I have Fatima Minan of Minan Collections, and she's here to talk about both her brand as well as a very different type of burqa. But we'll talk more about that later. Assalamu alaikum. Hello.
Walaikum salam, Rashan.
How are you doing
I'm
today?
fine, alhamdulillah, yourself?
I'm alhamdulillah. Your brand, Minan Collections, is catered for both young and old. Was that your intention?
To be quite honest, no, it was not my intention. Initially, I started off with just abayas, and that was aimed at people from the age 20 upwards. And then I was approached by many people telling me, why did you go into the teenager range? And alhamdulillah, I went into that range for now, and it's been quite successful.
Oh, that's awesome. And then, when designing for that customer, what sort of concepts or what sort of thinking goes behind that?
To be quite honest, a lot of thinking. You know, it's just thoughts running through my mind, and also I need to sit down and take a lot of ideas from different people, especially my customers. And strange enough, you know, my kids as well. They have a big impact in my designing as well, and also my colors.
And then you've also created this headband or burqa with the different layers on it. What inspired you to produce that?
Okay, that's a long story. Basically, my first undercap, I actually made just plain ones, but then I went further. I was approached by my sister, and she said, you know, why didn't you just design something from Palestine? And alhamdulillah, I came up with 3 colors, which was the actual black, red, white, and green. But then I thought to myself, let me make it unique and different. And what I did was I made an actual arrow on the side, which had the effect of a flag, and alhamdulillah it sold quite well, which was not just in South Africa, also abroad as well. So I started with the Palestine undercap, and that gave me the initiative to start the 3-tone undercap, which was 3 colors. But it's not just any undercap, it's actually just one undercap, so it's not 3 bands.
Oh wow, so you've brought some here today. Shall we take a look at the different styles and the different colors that you've used?
Definitely, I'd love to share that.
So previously you'd use 3 or 4 headbands to create this effect. What has been done to evolve the headband use?
Okay, it wasn't such a big process, but I'm going to demonstrate to you what we used to do in the first place.
All right.
So I'm going to remove this, then I'm going to show you one at a time. This is what we used to do. We buy 3 undercaps. We're going to put the one on. Now I want a second color because this is what my actual dress color has in. So I'm going to put the second one on. And just see how long I'm actually taking to put on these 3 bands. And then still I need to
Style it.
style it whichever,
And pull it
to the one
yeah.
side. Let's do that. Okay, now I have my 3 bands on, and then usually you'll put your scarf here and it will cover this up. But now I'm going to show you something. I'm going to remove this, which is the 3 bands, and then see how quick I did this.
Wow.
That's one undercap, and it's got 3 layers on it. And it's not just an undercap, it's specifically designed to convert this undercap.
Oh wow, to create the
To
different
create
effect.
that effect. Also, you can make it into 1 color, 2 or 3. So I can push this one also backwards.
Oh,
So
wow.
eventually you're going to sit with that color, then your scarf comes here. You just don't want red, you want the navy as well. You're going to push that down, pull it down. And you've got 2 colors. And then just here on this borderline, your scarf would be. And then again, if you want all 3 nautical colors, you're going to do that. But it's basically what the 3-tone undercap is about.
What I like about this is as well, it's probably not as heavy as wearing 3 underscarves or 3 headbands to create this, because now it looks a lot lighter than wearing 3 on top of each
you know,
other.
Shan, it's the weight alone is normally we'll have the 3, and it's very, very, very hot in me. So I came up with this idea, which is very, very, it's light, and you just slip it on within, I think, 1 second it was.
And there's no worrying about, oh, is this layer correct now? Because it literally falls in place.
Definitely, it's not going to move, it's going to stay just there. And also, it's uniquely designed that you can convert it into 1, 2, or 3
I
colors.
love that. Then you've also got the burqa with the underscarf as well.
Okay, it's actually, well, from this I went to thinking, you know what? can't I do something extra for the people? So all I did was, I converted the undercap into a 3-tone reversible bun. And the bun you can twist higher, lower, whichever way you'd like that. So this is how we do it. So the same procedure, I can flip each one backwards. The nice thing about this bun is, I'm going to show you.
I see, you have a bun on at the moment.
Definitely. And then this thing is completely reversible.
Oh wow!
So this is the 3-tone bun reversible. This is what it does. So you can play around with it, or just simply do it just like this.
I think it's also going to cut out space in one's wardrobe.
I think so too, because usually you're going to use your actual scarf to create that effect for the bun. Now you just do this. Slip it on. And it's time you're saving, especially you in the corporate world, and you still want to maintain your Muslim identity. This is as easy as it looks.
And I love the combinations of colors you've used.
I use a lot of combinations, and you know, it's so strange is that it's nothing that I prepare. I buy my selected fabric, and as I am cutting, that is how I layer the actual layers. So it's actually more spontaneous, let's say that way.
I love that, but I mean, it's a good combination of colors. You've also got good contrast as well, and then good complements with the designs you've used for these.
Definitely.
And then I see you've also got the longer version, or the grey. Maybe just to see what the...
Okay. This is basically, a lot of people do not wear the bun. This is basically what I've designed. You get a 3-tone undercap. You're just going to slip that on. There we go. And remember, the same thing you can do with this 3-tone undercap. You can actually flip it backwards. It's designed for that. Then you're going to actually just slip on your scarf. And the scarf has also got 3 colors. And the nice thing about the scarf is that you can wear it both sides, that way or that way. So let's say you want the floral side. You just need to do that, and you're going to slip it on.
Lovely.
That's what you want, the effect that you want. And people would ask me, is that 2 bands? I said, no, come, let me explain to you what happens. So like I said, you can flip the scarf also around. That was the paisley side, so let's do the more neutral side. Here we go. So the scarf is also designed to wear both ends. So it gives that a little bit of difference that you normally don't find in the shop.
Beautiful. Look how beautiful a doll looks now.
Here we go.
So you've created really versatile and sort of beautiful colors and combinations, and in one easy go. And I think that
is at 1, 2, 3. That they normally say 3-in-1 shampoo. And
yes,
3-in-1 undercap.
3-in-1 undercap.
So then I named it the 3-tone undercap.
Thank you so much for sharing this with us and talking to us about your brand, Minan Collections, Fatima. Thank you for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
That's it for today's episode of The Modest Chapter. Until next time, I'm Rashan Isaacs.